Hey people, it is Thursday, June the 20th. The time is 6:22 p.m. and it is around 28 degrees. Feeling more like in the 30s with the humidex, but I think the temperature might have dropped a few degrees just in the last 10-15 minutes because we had a sudden little thunderstorm and the rain is still coming down. So my plan originally was to start the video at Sugar Beach, just over here at the corner of Queens Quay and Lower Jarvis. I'm currently walking south on Lower Jarvis. But given the rain, I doubt there'll be much activity at Sugar Beach, but I'll take a walk over in that direction in any case. And then from there, I'm going to head west along Queens Quay to another beach called HTO Beach. So both of these are man-made beaches. Or you could just call them fake beaches, as I have in past videos. So I guess it'll add a bit of a different element to the video now that it's raining, but we'll be walking from one fake downtown beach to another. And I'm just crossing Queens Quay. And there's actually people still at Sugar Beach over here. I imagine it was much busier earlier in the day when it was sunny and hot and humid. We still have the humid and the hot, but the sunny has gone away for now. And maybe this rain will go away shortly as well. Although it has cooled things off a bit, as I mentioned, so it's not all bad. Ooh, that's not a pretty sight down there. So a few people hanging out here under the umbrellas at Sugar Beach. But obviously no sunbathers. Well, let's stick to the plan and we'll just head west along Queens Quay towards HTO Beach. As the rain is coming down, maybe we'll hear a bit more thunder along the way. Most of the thunder took place before I began the video, unfortunately. Here's the big sugar refinery that Sugar Beach is named after. Looking back up Lower Jarvis to the north. I don't think I've ever done a rain walk along the waterfront before. Every walk along here has been in nice weather, or sometimes in the winter on a nice sunnier day. Look up at the sugar facility. And this is the third day of a heat wave we've been experiencing here in the city, with temperatures well into the mid-30s and humidexes feeling more like the 40s. I think the heat warning is going to be called off tomorrow, though. It'll still be hot, though, but just not heat warning hot. There's an awesome view of the financial district.
It's a cool camera angle.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. That guy thought I was getting a cool shot, so he commented on it. It is a cool shot. I think the rain is stopping. And we're approaching Yonge and Queens Quay. And the air doesn't actually feel any cooler now. Still has a very warm, pea soupy sort of quality to it. Walking past the old Toronto Star head office here, there's some questions going around about the future of this building now. It was originally intended to be incorporated into the new One Yonge development and retained as an office building. First with a recladding proposed, but then they took away that proposal and decided to preserve the classic look of the building. But now there's talk of demolishing it altogether. This is an early 1970s office tower. There aren't too many buildings left like this in the downtown. You can see that rendering there has its glassy recladding, which was later rethought. So it's hard to say what's going to happen to the old Toronto Star building now. It used to stand out almost all by itself on the waterfront as one of the only tall buildings. Go back 50 years or so.
Yeah.
And the foot of Yonge Street. And a busy spot to catch some water taxis out to the islands. There's a ferry also on the way to the islands, as you can see. And we got one Yonge rising there. Sky Tower is its proper name. It will eventually top out at 105 stories, making it the tallest building in all of Canada.
Well, they're just kind of there.
I think the rain has completely stopped now.
It's all north. Everything's north.
Walking past the Harbour Castle Hotel and Conference Centre. This is always a busy spot in the summer months. It's very popular with tourists. Crossing Bay Street. Ooh, lots of muck here on the sidewalk. See the rain-washed muck. Oh, I suppose from over here all onto the sidewalk there. Kind of slippery, kind of gotta watch your step a bit. The air is so thick, you're almost begging for a cool breeze of any sort. And it never seems to come. So now we're coming into the heart of the central waterfront here. Usually referred to as the Harbourfront. It's a mixed-use area. Lots of residential, commercial, retail, restaurants, and parks, as well as this TTC streetcar right-of-way. And there's also a walking and cycling path. And it's a hub of activity, obviously, with the downtown area. I think the Toronto waterfront gets a bum rap, and it's a lot nicer than most people give it credit for. It is separated from the core of downtown by the Gardiner Expressway and the rail corridor, but when you're walking along this section of the waterfront, the expressway and the rail corridor are, I mean, you're aware of them, but they don't really limit your enjoyment of this area at all, in my opinion. You can see the expressway to the north there. Make out the traffic rushing by. And you walk under the expressway to get to and from the area. Same with the rail corridor. This is York Street. There's the Queens Quay terminal. It's a residential and retail area with a little shopping center inside. And lots of nice lush greenery also along the waterfront. And you'll also find some arts and culture along here at the Harbourfront Centre up ahead. And some galleries and performance spaces. The power plant over there, which is an art gallery. And you get these awesome views of the CN Tower sort of coming and going behind the buildings as you walk along. There's Lower Simcoe Street. And here you can see some of the events taking place that have taken place over the years here. I guess she hasn't noticed the rain stopped yet. Simcoe wave deck, looking pretty soggy right now.
I don't want to become.
That didn't compare to that.
And one of many marinas you'll find along the way here.
So right, go and then you keep going.
And it looks like a new place is opening up here, Queen's Harbor. And it'll be a year away. And some of the retail and restaurants all along here, really. Radisson Hotel. Every time I walk by a Mama's Pizza location, I always comment that I have yet to try Mama's Pizza and I should get around to doing that one of these days. Well, I have still yet to try it and I still have to get around to doing it one of these days. You can see the Sky Dome right over there. And another wave deck. This one isn't as fun as the previous one, but it's just as soggy though. And whew, I feel so sticky and gross. This is HTO Park. Lots of these nice weeping willow trees here in this park. But the main attraction is the other fake beach, HTO Beach, which also has some people still hanging around here in the soggy sand. I think Sugar Beach came first, and then HTO Beach came second as far as the fake beaches downtown go. There are some real beaches, obviously, to be found. Some on the islands, which you can see off in the distance there. Some very nice beaches, actually, on the islands. And there are some in the Portlands also. The Cherry Beach probably is the most well-known one. Billy Bishop Airport. There's a plane just powering up for takeoff there. See it climb above the terminal building there momentarily. There it is. I wonder where it's off to. Could be Montreal, could be New York, could be Boston, could be Ottawa. Many other spots that could be heading to. And it actually does feel a slight bit cooler right here on the very edge of the lake. That's pretty much the closest I'll get to feeling a proper breeze, I think, right here. Feels pretty nice. So I think I'll take us for a walk along the boardwalk here as we walk past HTO Beach, aka Fake Beach number 2. And I'll start to wrap up this walk now that the rain has completely stopped. I hope you enjoyed. It began as a rain walk over at the foot of Lower Jarvis and Queens Quay by Sugar Beach. And we made our way west all along Queens Quay through the central waterfront / harbourfront area, from one fake beach to another. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts or not. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, be sure to check out that link down below where you can find a link to the merch store and my PayPal. And you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And you can find me on Instagram also under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.